So this is my first YouTube channel update. The whole reason for this update is just to kind of fill you in as a subscriber or maybe future subscriber about what this channel is about, any changes I have going on with it, and just kind of show you how it's evolved. So as update number 1, I started this channel in September and mid-September, and over the past month really found a footing in the Linux community. I've noticed that it's just very underserved. There's not too many people out there really advocating for adoption for Linux desktops, or at least there's not very much marketing out there for this. And really what a YouTube video is marketing. And I aim to help that by creating a variety of videos. You've seen it in Ubuntu, you've seen it in my Fedora series, and also my 30-day challenge for Linux, which I'm just now wrapping up, and I plan on doing many more like 10-day challenges and documenting the entire experience of adopting a certain Linux distribution. I think this is going to help you or myself as well become better familiar with these Linux desktop environments, because as a systems engineer, IT professional, all these things I've done in the past, a lot of times I was always dealing with Linux from a server terminal perspective. I used it to do lamp stacks for websites, used it to power PBX boxes, to run VoIP phones. All these things I've done, I never really sat down and used it as a desktop environment if it weren't for the subscribers of this channel. They said, hey, check this out. And that's how I originally got started with this. And it pushed me to do that 30-day challenge. And now that I'm coming up on the end of that, I'm really happy with it. I really want to give back to the community, give back to the Linux community, just to how awesome you have been. I've always, I guess, the stigma that I always thought, was just a bunch of neckbeards that were just trolling people online. I know there's been a couple questions I've asked in forums, several years back, maybe 5 or 10 years ago, and then would just get ridiculed for not knowing an obvious question and answer. Where I think the community has evolved, and I want to continue to kind of push that forward and do exclusive Linux-based content. So as far as the update structure, I've been doing daily updates for the past 60 days. I found it very taxing at first, but with anything in technology, it's all about the will to learn, become more efficient, establish workflows, and then be able to push through them quickly. And I've been able to do that in Linux. The first couple of videos were pretty late nights for me, especially when I transitioned from a Windows-based environment, something I was very familiar with and that I knew, into a strictly all Linux-based environment, which it is now. And the first couple of videos were a little dicey, but now I've gotten to the point where I'm far more efficient in Linux than I was in Windows. I feel like the editing and sound quality are better than it was in Windows as well. So I really am at a good point as far as the update cycle and pushing out these updates for you, the subscriber or the future subscriber to this channel. And I really appreciate all the feedback I get. That is probably the most vital thing. If you don't subscribe or you don't like or dislike a video, hey, giving me feedback is really what I want. If you don't want to subscribe, that's totally fine. Just leave me a comment. Hey, I don't like this, or hey, you should do this type of video. The feedback is what I thrive off of, both negative and positive. So I encourage everyone to leave a comment on any video I make, because those comments really help me drive and figure out what the community needs to see and learn. And I like educating people. It's something I live for. And it is just a great thing that I don't get to do anymore really in my day-to-day. A lot of times I'm locked in a server cabinet per se, and I'm just doing a lot of maintenance and some upgrades, but I don't have a lot of interaction with everyday people, where it's so nice to get on here and get like-minded people that say, hey, I want to do this or that, or I'm trying to do that. There's just such a reward in helping someone out. And a lot of times I think you in the comments help me out, and I really appreciate that. A lot of these video ideas I've come up with in the past 30 days have been directly from the comments section, from people saying, hey, you should try GNOME boxes, you should try this terminal, you should try this distribution. All these comments are vital and have just been great. I literally am excited to get on here, check the comments, and make a video at night after, my family goes to sleep, and I'm able to get on here for about an hour or two and jam this out. But I just wanted to make this update video as a thank you to the community, the people that have helped me out in these first couple months. It has grown far faster than anything I thought would happen. I honestly thought I'd be talking to dead air out here, and I was completely fine with that, just because I do enjoy talking about tech. I love technology. Even though I've been in it for 15 years, it's still a huge passion of mine, and I'm just really happy to find Linux, because I really, really enjoy learning something new. And it seems like the more I read in the comment section, there's always another rabbit hole to go down in, and I look forward to the future. And I just wanted to say thank you guys. Thanks for watching my video. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know below and I'll get back to you. And if you liked it, please hit the like button. And if you'd like to see more tech videos, please hit the subscribe button and check me out on my website, christitus.com.